Hello and welcome to the channel. I saw that the Beatrix trailer had been uploaded early in the morning, but didn't watch it for a proper reaction. I know, being a YouTuber, but I still want to get on the reaction train. So here we go. I love the purple flames.
全力で行くぞ M ブラスク泣きべそかすなよ
強化試験を開始する。
今期の私は一味違うからな
隙が多いぞ。
聞かねえ行くぞテタベア来なさいおっとしまったまだまだそこだな余裕余裕私かっこよすぎるだろう防御がそう逆境で強くなるのが私の M ブラスクだ M ブラスク行くぞそこだイモータルアソーレだスターチェイサーこれでしまいだ見えてる負ける気がしない全部ぶっ飛ばす
Whoa. 23rd of May. Oh shoot. Okay, so it's available.
こんなになるなんて
Okay, that was pretty funny. All right. Shut up, Ed. Shut the hell up. So, now that I have seen this trailer, allow me to go through it once again. I have a few things to say, and I have seen the trailer more than once now, and I'm very excited for this character. So let's go over one by one about the things that I find really interesting about her. First things first, banger design, the ponytail, the exposed midriff, everything. Oh, that's kiss. Amazing. First off, we got a meterless, probably medium dragon punch that is actually invincible. This is big. You know how many characters there are in this game that have a meterless medium DP? They're not a lot, and most of them are at the top. And some of them have heavy DPs, but this is a meterless medium DP. So you can pretty much use it and not have a higher cooldown. That is already pretty massive. That is Zeta's Far L. It's one of the best Far Ls in the game, and I'm amazed that a character that uses a sword has a Far L that big. Like, look at it. It's so big. It's as big as Zeta's. That is massive. And I think it's as fast too. Which means already she has a meterless DP and a really fast standing Far L. That's amazing. And ladies and gentlemen, that is not all. Aside from having a meterless DP, a Far L that's as good as Zeta's, we also have a sliding move that goes through, or not through, that goes under projectile. So many characters in this game have a projectile that's, a medium projectile, right? A lot of characters don't have a ground ripping projectile, right? Most characters have this, a medium fireball. And she can just go through it and punish. That is Hmm, that is that is amazing. And that is aside from the fact that she has another dive kick that basically allows her to jump in the air and then perform a dive that's, you know, for beating grounded fireball. That's amazing. So she has two different ways of dealing with projectile. I'm amazed how good this character is already. And boy, oh boy, what do we get to see here? A slow moving projectile that gradually speeds up gives enough block stun that allows Beatrix to move in for that slide tackle. And another thing, this shows that she can choose not to follow it up, and it is plus enough to where she can counter. Now, this move is probably not plus enough to do a counter hit on characters. I mean, this is La Diva trying to do the far M, which is not the fastest normal in the game at that range. So I'm not going to be that hopeful and say that Beatrix is extremely plus after that, slide. Uh, so yeah. But what is really interesting to talk about here is that this slide can cancel into this move, which means that this move is fast enough to be used in neutral. And like I mentioned before, this move will probably be really good at dealing with grounded projectiles in the case that you can't use the down slide. You use this move to close the gap in on your opponents, right? And if it's fast enough to be cancelled by a far L, then yeah, you can probably use this in neutral to your advantage against fireballs. Boom, for a dive kick. We're stopping here just to admire the beauty of this pose. Ah, thank you, Arxis. Thank you. And now we're at the biggest topic that can be discussed or theorized right now. What exactly is this time mechanic? And you saw in the trailer, right? She's able to slow down the animation frames, much like how, Lancelot with his freeze fireball is able to slow down people. She can do it in the middle of combos, and she can extend combos because of it. And by watching through the trailer multiple times, I actually found out something. Every single time the time effect happens is when she uses a heavy special, right? The heavy DP, the heavy dive kick, the heavy slide, and the heavy fireball. All four of these special moves, she applies the time slowdown effect. Now, I have a hopeful theory and a doom theory on this. Let's go with the doom theory first. The doom theory is that because we have an animation right here where she's winding up the clock, the doom theory basically is that this all of it has to do with her install. Like she kind of has an install super like Siegfried, Solris, and other characters like Sheiks as well near. So she has an install super where once she sacrifices either her health or her meter to achieve this timed state. The reason why I think that this theory is more plausible is because her kit is really, really good with her having a meterless DP, some good normals, and whatnot. So, which is why I think that this is an install super, and only once you activate the install mechanic can you use the time slowdown effect. The other theory, the better one that I have, is that that this animation is her intro animation, or her outro animation. Who knows? Because we only see the animation for when she basically does a cinematic super, right? And then every other time effect is probably only on her heavy special, and she can only do it once in a combo. So that would be pretty much balanced, right? And I want this to be true. I really do. And I hope it is. Because it'll be pretty cool to have a character that can slow down time on their opponents and juggle from basically anywhere. And that would make Beatrix pretty damn strong, probably close to top tier. A slow moving fireball, a meterless DP, good normals, and the ability to combo anywhere is a recipe for a top tier character. Oh my god, guys, do you remember the time when Nier was able to do a DP mid screen and it would lead to a massive combo? Uh, yeah, I'm starting to remember those times. I don't know why. Something, something is just making me remember those times. Those aren't pleasant feelings, my guy. Those aren't pleasant feelings, and they're resurfacing for some reason. That hits low? What do you mean? Damn. So that thing hitting low wasn't enough. You can combo off of it as well. How privileged are you? A big cross up normal in the air? Why, thank you. Okay, wait. So is that a full screen slash that's probably unblockable in the air? Hmm. That's very scrumptious, if you know what I mean. Uh, guys, I may have accidentally found something. I'm not gonna show it because I don't want my channel to get restricted. So also can we all agree that this is probably one of the coolest designed SSBAs in the game? I mean, just look at Bubs on the ground. He's probably all like, "Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared." This is the coolest SSBA in the game now. Look at that face. What do you mean tomorrow's Monday? And with that being said, let's conclude with our final thoughts on the character. I think she has amazing potential. Meterless DP, the ability to bob and weave through different projectiles, one on the ground, one on the mid screen, you know. And aside from that, having a fireball that's slow on startup and gradually speeds up so that Beatrix can just run behind it. You know who else has that? That's right, Sheiks and Siegfried. And these two are probably top two characters in the game at the moment. So having a fireball that you can just follow behind is a massive deal. And that's not where it ends. That time slowdown effect, if my second theory is correct, this character will not be a disappointment to you if you're looking to pick this character up. He feels amazing, at a first glance, and sword characters generally do have fast to normals. So yeah, look forward to it. I have probably 6,000 less rupees. I'm going to try and get those before this character release. With that being said, play the outro